Come see my garden of love. I beg your pardon, my tears, sweat and blood. We both departed way too much. So come see my garden of love. My garden of, my garden of, my garden of love. I like to be seen sitting under a tree, sipping on some green tea while I'm just chilling by the lilies. Oh, won't you come and join me on this magical evening? So what you gonna do if all this shit is getting true? I know it's hard to believe, but that's what I thought so too. So won't you come and join me on this day to come see my garden of love? I beg your pardon, my tears, sweat and blood. We both departed way too much. So come see my garden of love. Love, love. I wanna know, can you come and see? 'Cause I like to go out to the stars and the moon. I like to see outer space, and then I'll fly home back to you. 'Cause thinking of life without you makes me feel blue. Sometimes it's hard to focus these days. With so much stress I cannot concentrate. But if I take a little walk into my happy place, they just float away. In my garden of love, I beg your pardon, my tears, sweat and blood. We both departed way too much. So come see my garden of love, my garden of love, my garden of love, my garden, oh my garden.
I can hear your thoughts sometimes. I can hear your thoughts inside mine. I think I loved you more sometimes. I think I loved you more sometimes. And so this is how it goes. Empty-handed, I took you for granted. And so now I know to never be afraid of love and what it is capable of. 'Cause I'm still left the way I was, scared to be after falling in it. Blue skies and an orange heat highlight the freckles on your lips. I wanna kiss like I used to. I'm not comfortable anymore. I don't want you, I want you what I'm used to, like before. When I know something's happening, I run, run, run. When I know something's right for me, I'll burn it down. And when I feel a loving heat, I'll put it out, I put it out, I put it out. Well, I can hear your thoughts sometimes. Oh, I can hear your thoughts inside mine. And I think I loved you more sometimes. I think I loved you more sometimes. I don't want you, I want you, I want you. Don't want to, I want you, I want you. Don't want you, I want you, I want you. Don't want to, I want you, I want you. I want you. I something's happening, I run, run, run. When I know something's right for me, I'll burn it down. When I feel a loving heat, I'll put it out, I put it out, I put it out. When I know something's happening, I run, run, run. When I know something's right for me, I'll burn it down. And when I feel a loving heat, I'll put it out, I'll put it out, I'll put it out. The sun set over the Indian Ocean. We climb the staircase to the moon. Our little hearts are filled with notion. The nights grew shorter in bloom. With the ocean at my door, there's nothing more I could ask for. With my sister and my brother and my mom and my papa. She said, jump in the car, going for a ride now. Buckle up, you gotta hold tight now. Whoa, with our rusty caravan making tracks in the red sand. We're stopping now, we're going far away. We're going far away. We're going far away. With our rusty caravan, we're going far She said, jump in the car, going for a ride now. Buckle up, you gotta hold tight now. Whoa, with our rusty caravan making tracks in the red sand. We're stopping now, we're going far away. We're going far away. We're going far away. With our rusty caravan, we're going far away.
What is in there? Greetings, humans from the planet Earth, and welcome to episode 15. That is right, 1-5 of the kitchen sessions. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We've been here for 15 weeks. I don't even know how many months that is. I'm not good with maths. I'm good with words. That's my thing. If anyone can text me and say how many months 15 weeks is, that's how long we have been doing the kitchen sessions. And you know what? We have loved every single second of it. My name is Ros Papalano and you are watching the kitchen sessions. And thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for giving us an hour and a half of your Saturday night because it means so much to us. Before we go any further, I would sincerely like to acknowledge the country upon which we work, upon which we live on, and upon which we create on. We acknowledge that this country will always belong to the traditional owners, and we pay our respects to those elders past, present and future. So, we are 15. Can anyone remember what you were doing when you turned 15? Perhaps you were singing the Frozen song, I wanna be a snowman. Maybe was that when you're 13? I don't know. What happens? I don't know. What do you do when you're 15? What do you do when you're 15? I don't remember because I truly, for the life of me, cannot remember what I was doing when I was 15 years old. I just cannot. And the next few weeks for the kitchen sessions is going to bring some significant milestones for us here. So I really need you to come on the journey with us because next week we're 16. We're going to make it right through to 21. Imagine the fun we're going to have. And because we're teenagers now, because we're proper teenagers, it's party time. So maybe we'll even do something illegal. Tonight on the show, it is Saturday. It's Saturday night. It's the kitchen sessions. Things are going bananas in your towns and in your regions and in your worlds. I'm sure they are. And here we just keep dishing up some of the hottest surprises that you could ever believe could come out of a kitchen, especially a kitchen that I'm involved in, because nothing that you can eat comes out of my kitchen. So this week is absolutely no exception. As Australia gently opens its doors to welcome a new normal style of life, except for Victoria. Come on, you guys need to be more Wodonga than Albury. Daily, here at the kitchen sessions, we have people approaching us. They want to keep playing. They want to be involved. They want to donate their time to help us develop this project so we can remain relevant post-COVID. And we are. Maybe we should just move to Melbourne. I don't know. Anyway, Bobby Maguire is our musical feature this week. You're going to love him, and his infectious brand of rock reminds us of Thirsty Merc and Bernard Fanning. And I don't mind a little bit of that, to tell you the truth, because everyone knows that I have a massive crush on Bernard Fanning, right? Every single person in Australia knows. And if they don't know, well, now you do. Lucky him, that's what I say. Lucky Bernard, I've got a crush on you. You ready? Good. Actually, let's move on. Just need to collect myself. Kristen Tennyson is our visual artist pop-in, and she shows us around her new farm up on the Atherton Tablelands. It's windy and it's cold, but she is still rocking the new ideas outside in her outdoor art studio. You got to see this. And Frank D'Angelico, he's there with Wine Time, and we all end up having a pizza with our friends at Make and Dough. You're going to love it. So, wine, pizza, music, what could be better? I can't think of much, except if you could donate. If you could donate, because we are still a long way from out of the woods here, our arts community. Even though it's feeling good, it's feeling like we're coming back. There are lots of grants. It's still not back to normal for us, and I don't know when that will be, but it's coming. It's coming. So all you have to do is go to the Kitchen Sessions Facebook page and donate, and the funds go to the musical artist who you're going to meet tonight, Bobby Maguire. We're going to talk about how we can help him kind of get back to a new stage of normal. So with the funds, we support him, we support the artists from last week, we support the artists from next week. That's the way we roll. And as most venues across Queensland are opening to a limited capacity, you really need to keep your eyes on those venues, because those venues are our artist lifeblood. It's going well, we're supportive, we can't wait for it to get back to normal. So, before we welcome Bobby Maguire to the stage, I'm wondering, people out there, would you buy a ticket to see us do this live? Would you buy a ticket and walk down the tunnel, get a glass of wine and sit in a chair and watch us do the kitchen sessions live, would you buy a bottle of Frank's wine for me? No, for yourself. If you would like to do that, you should let us know, because I think it could happen now. I think if you want to bring your partner or your friend to the theatre, I think you can. I think you can come to the theatre and you can walk in and you can sit with your friend, and as long as the friend behind you is 1.5 metres away, you're not going to get COVID. So if you want to come in, let us know, because we'd really like to hear what you think about that. In the meantime, while we're working out what we're going to do in the next month and a half, I'm very, very excited to introduce to you a really important person in the Cairns scene. Let's learn about Bobby Maguire. It's not Jerry Maguire, it's Bobby Maguire. Same last name. He's been around the traps now for some time, considering what I consider his like young age. So let's not waste any more time imagining his story. Let's get Bobby Maguire to the kitchen session stage. Here we go. Come on, Bobby. Hey, here he is. How are you going?
Yeah, very well. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, this is Bobby, who is sort of your bio work says you're kind of part Thirsty Merc, part Bernard Fanning. So all that stuff about me having a crush on Bernard Fanning only came out because of you.
Oh, I'm happy to facilitate.
To facilitate that. So, Bobby, you have been performing in Cairns and in Australia, and kind of down the East Coast, for a long time now. So, when did it all start for you as a musician? When did you get the bug? Why did you get the bug? Because let's face it, it's not it's a bug. It's an absolute bug, and it just eats at you.
It's a good bug. But
it eats at you until there's kind of nothing left, so you have to respond to it. So why don't you tell us about that?
Well, for me, it was kind of strange because I got it after having chest surgery at the Royal Children's Hospital, and I wasn't able to ride motorbikes or play football anymore. So my dad bought me an electric guitar, and I just within the first year, I'd been playing in front of crowds of a couple of thousand, had a band. Then we did a music video later on, went on to Channel 10.
So how old were you when you had heart surgery?
I was about 14. Oh, not heart, it was just on my chest.
On your chest, chest surgery.
Around that
yeah, so, you know.
It wasn't a boob job, don't
If I were you, it wasn't a boob job, but if I were you, I'd go straight to the heart surgery, because that's great publicity right there. So you had some, you had a health situation.
It was kind of one door closes, another one opens.
Yeah.
Kind of situation, yeah.
And what a fantastic offer from your family to go, okay, your football or soccer or whatever is probably not in the question right now.
Yeah.
Let's give this guy an instrument. Had you shown a love or an interest in it prior?
I'd done choir in primary school, but
You done choir?
that was only because the girls did choir.
Of course. I mean, why else do you go in plays or musicals?
Yeah.
It's, I want to be a snowman.
Yeah, before that even existed.
Well, that's right.
But it makes me fall. But yeah, so my mum kind of had an acoustic guitar and knocked around on a bit. And my grandfather's really into his Irish music and stuff like that.
Maguire, of course.
So,
absolutely. Irish. Dung, 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 ding, ding.
yeah. So, just kind of jumped on into it. I was always creative, writing stories and pictures and things like that, but music kind of gave me an outlet.
Yeah.
Another outlet to do it.
So that was 14. That's kind of almost over 10 years ago for you, a little bit over 10 years. And so it happened pretty quickly for you, from getting that guitar to starting bands to performing live. Is that right?
Anything I'm into, I kind of get really intense and
right.
obsessed with.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things that it's always been an obsession.
It is an obsession.
Getting on in there. So,
and then you went to Melbourne only maybe 4 or 5 years ago to do a degree in music. What was that all about?
So I finished high school and then moved straight on down to Melbourne within a couple of weeks.
Is that right?
Yeah, right into the heart of it on Chapel Street.
Oh, fantastic!
So and then I majored in vocals down there, and I studied a Bachelor of Music there, and then but I couldn't resist coming back up here, of course.
So what's the call?
Special.
What's the call to? I mean, obviously, apart from your family, that's a big call. That's a ridiculous question. So. You know, you could have gone anywhere, I guess, but Cairns, you came home.
Whenever you get off the plane in Cairns, there's just this sense of relief. As the humidity washes over you, you're yep, I'm grounded, I'm home, this is me. you
Yeah.
know? And I couldn't deny that. So, yeah.
I love that story. That is fantastic, and it's a blessing for us to have you back in town. Bobby Maguire is one of the most hardworking young musicians you'll ever come across, and you're always playing. And
just try to avoid a real job.
yeah, well, this is
Well,
a
it
real,
is a real
this is
job.
a
It is
title
a
real
real
job.
job. No,
Absolutely.
yes.
And prior to the lockdown, you had your job. Actually, was full-time musician. You were a full-time musician. That's how you earned your money. That's how you paid your rent. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of odd because just as I'd gotten to the point where it was actually making me more money than I'd had previous jobs as a sound technician or whatever,
Yep.
and then the whole COVID thing
Yep.
happened, and it just.
But you've spent 3 months or 4 months writing, I understand. Lots of great new songs.
So I did some parody songs first, which you can check out on YouTube,
Yep.
involving a little kitty cat as well.
Oh
but
my God.
Yeah,
we want to check that out.
she's
Like
a
a real
star.
kitty cat?
Yeah, she's a Siamese star, that one there.
Hey. Awesome idea, dude.
And then I've got, it's actually Sky's cat, so I kind of
yeah.
commandeered it.
Yeah,
and she
good.
was stuck in New South Wales.
So you got a cat.
Yeah, well, we'll see what my housemate reckons.
Yeah.
But yeah, and since then I've got about 6 new songs
Yeah.
demoed and stuff.
Demoed as well.
Yep.
So
demoed,
that's
ready to
good
go.
work.
Finished one yesterday, so
Wow.
yeah, it's
Well-
kind of like you'd understand because you
Yeah.
get a phrase, melody, whatever it is in your head, and you go get out. It's middle of the night. I want to go to sleep.
Yep.
But just so until you get it all recorded, and then I can sleep.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, I can't sleep.
You've got to have that
Yeah.
notepad or that something near your bed.
Yeah.
Hey, it's so lovely to connect with you and so lovely to have you here on the Kitchen Session
thank
stage.
you for having me. I
And
really
your-
appreciate it.
Absolutely. And your guitars look fantastic. So I'd love to hear 3 songs from you.
Yeah,
fantastic. So everyone, you've really got to check out the wonderful Bobby Maguire. And he's going to be our special guest for the entire night. So we're going to pop in and pop out. But Bobby Maguire, with that gorgeous guitar,
Oh,
what is
thank
that thing? I just want to kind
This
of,
is,
I just want to touch it.
It's an Australian company, J&D Luthiers, and I got this one on Chapel Street as well. In
Did you?
Melbourne, yeah. I've had Ruben's guitars and a few alterations to it.
It's
so.
absolutely gorgeous. So I cannot wait to hear it. Enjoy Bobby Maguire.
Cheers. Down, don't look up, just keep your head down. You've got a good morning cigarette now. It's all even burning down till you reach the sea. And now you're all asleep. You can run, you can hide. Just you stand up and see that's all in your hands. Running to your feet, it's running from the pressure. People that you meet takes a little time. I just can't get you out of my mind. As it keeps going, for me keeps going, for me we're cold. Calling, I'm running out of time. Head down, wake up, get out of bed. And now to a good morning cigarette. Now it's all even burning down. Oh, yeah. And now you're all asleep. You can run, you can hide, but you will not replace me. It's all in your hands, running to your feet. It's running from the pressure. It's people that you meet. Takes a little time. I just can't get you out of my mind. And it keeps going. For me keeps going. For me we're cold. Calling, I'm running out of time. It's all in your head. It's runs to your feet. It's running from the pressure. People that you meet. It takes a little time. I just can't get you out of my mind. It keeps going. For me keeps going. For me cold. Calling, I'm running out of time. Yeah. You took the left, I turned right to face my demons as you took my pride. And we're all run out of trust, and we divide you up, yeah, we divide you up. When it all just gets too tough, now we divide up. Trust, and we divide you up. We divide you as it comes and it leaves freely. Just breathe in, 'cause we're all just a little stronger. We divide you up and we divide you. It comes and leaves freely. And just breathe in. Now what happens next? It's your line to switch on that fear as you turn out the light. And we're all just a little stronger. We divide you up, yeah, we divide you up. When it all just gets too tough, now we divide up. Out of trust, and we divide you up, yeah, we divide you. It comes and leaves freely. So just breathe in, 'cause we're all just a little stronger. We divide you up, yeah, we divide you. It comes and leaves freely. Now just breathe in. what we divide and you come and leave now. Freely we'll go on breathing, just breathing and breathing in. Thank you. This is a song that's kind of a play on the old notion of get what you give. It's more like get what you take, I think. Took refuge in wasting time. I made love to a state of mind. And it's true what they say. Reap what you sow, get what you take. Yeah. Reap what you sow, get what you take now. And all around we're still figuring out all these humans. Yeah. We're still learning how to be lonely. You can pray, you can wait. You're lonely, get what you take. And I'm the fool you left on the bench. I'm the message you never sent. I'm the pain that you now own. Oh, what can I say? You should have known. Yeah. What can I say? You should have known. And all around we're still figuring out all these humans now. We're still learning to be lonely. You can pray, you can wait. Now you only ever get what you take. My good times hurt us. Now be careful who you put first. Nobody's all I say is yours. You're breaking my fall, and you carry on. Pray you can wait. You only ever get what you take. What you take, you get what you take. It's what you take. Still figuring out all these humans. We're still learning to be only and pray. You can wait. You'll only get what you take. My good times hurt us. Now be careful who you put first. Nobody's all price. Here's yours. You're breaking my fall. You carry on now. Pray can wait. But you'll only ever get what you take. Get what you take. Get what you take. You get what you take.
Wow. You know what? Bernard Fanning can just step aside because you were great.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I always knew that, but just to have you so up close and in our faces, it's just how strange is that to be so close and no audience? How are you feeling about this?
Oh, I'm used to playing in no audience. Don't worry about that.
Aren't we all? Actually,
So yeah, I've had plenty of practice doing that.
So we're professionals at playing to no audience. So this is nothing. Hey,
right.
what is all this going on here? This is this is your
Luke
band.
Station. Yeah. So I can do a little guitar.
Can we have a look at this? Who wants to show us?
Yeah, I'll do a little beat for you.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Oh, I want you to know. Yeah, fantastic. We're just going to write a song. We're going to go up into 55 minutes of songwriting in an
Why
hour.
not?
Write a
Yeah,
song
why
in an
not?
hour. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of capture what was going on here because
I got this after I got hit by a truck.
what?
So I was in Melbourne actually. I got hit by a truck, and the insurance money I used to buy this loop station.
What kind of truck?
It was a toll priority. It was a toll truck. So
what were you doing?
it was big enough to afford that. That's what it was.
Jeez
That's the kind of
Louise.
truck.
So are you?
I was doing the
Surely
right
that's illegal. Being hit by a truck, it's illegal. Not on your behalf, but on the truck's behalf. What were you doing? Were you just kind of having a coffee on Chapel Street, just going?
No, he
just
tried to
fucking
get
took you
around
out?
me and pulled out and wrote my car off. But
Oh,
luckily I was
Jesus.
all right, and I bought a loop pedal out of it.
So
which
what?
is
Do you
good.
have a car?
Did I? Oh,
Do you have a
afterwards.
car now?
Yeah,
Or did you
no,
sacrifice your
That was
car
back
for the
in-
loop
That was
station?
back in Melbourne. No, it was a repairable write-off. Don't worry about that. You got to find the right mechanic.
Well, Bobby, this is turning out to be
Actually,
such a...
I made money out of that.
Yeah.
So if
Oh.
anyone else wants to hit
Give me a bloody knockoff there, man. Woo! Make money. That's what we do. Hey, you are an absolute treat, and it's wonderful to... You think you know an artist, and then it's not until you actually, as I say, get up close and personal with an artist when you think that artist is actually something super, super special.
gotta
When I
suss them
only thought you were super special, and now I think
thank you.
you're super, super special, and it's wonderful. You're a wonderful fit for the kitchen sessions. So if you want to donate, it goes to Bobby. Bobby's had a couple of bad experiences, and I'm sure we're gonna. Well, not bad. Bad's a really negative
we all
word.
learn
Interesting
lessons,
and kind
It's
of
a lesson unless I do it again.
and kind of moving on to the next stage, and look at the wonderful equipment that Bobby's been able to amass as a result of it.
This is what I do when I'm not with my band. I've got a band.
Yeah,
so,
I was going to talk to you
it's my
about that soon
little-
too. So please donate because we direct the money to Bobby as an artist who lost all of his shows and is a really, really talented man. So we're going to move to another artist in the meantime. This is a segment that we call the Pop-In. So each week we invite a local visual artist from our region to show us through their studio and give us a peek into what they're doing, what they've kind of been up to, the kind of new things they've been kind of inventing and creating during this time. And it's been fascinating, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot of COVID art that's...
Well, there's a lot of COVID art, but there's just a lot of amazing artists from this region who
that's
they're just
why
popping up, and they're amazing.
There's
Aren't
a
we
wealth
special?
of talent up here in the north.
There is
We've got
so
such a nice
much.
little ecosystem of
We
talented
have, and it's
people
like
here.
the musical artists feed off the visual artists, feed off the different kind. It's just great. We're very,
lot
very
of
blessed.
synergy.
There's so much synergy, and we're looking at Kristen Tennyson this week. She's a fabulous artist. She's based here. She's actually based in the Atherton Tablelands. And I was doing some research on her the other day because, she's such a non-assuming character. So she was actually an Archibald finalist with her 2015 representation of Bob Catter. An Archibald.
okay.
Like the Archibald is like, ding!
If it's got arch in it, then it's.
That's right. And so she did a representation of Bob Catter, and it was
What was the
fantastic.
was
Well,
it caricature,
it's no, it's not a caricature. It's a portrait. It's a portrait
okay.
prize. So such
There's
a
no dead crocodiles.
no, nothing. But it's just that this is the face and capturing those expressions.
Yeah, he's got one of those.
He does, and he's such a special character. But Kristen she turns heads because she takes risks, and she's so gorgeous and non-assuming. So we're going to throw to her Tablelands property right now while she's going to show us around and tell us what she's been doing in her studio during the last 4 months.
Nice.
Hey guys, just want to show you around what I'm doing. My name's Kristen Tennyson. Welcome to where I do my art, where I live, where I reside. And this is Poppy. She's in her little warm outfit. It's quite cool out here today, so I'll just show you around. So come on in. Okay, so this is a very small house. We've got lots of property, but a really tiny house. We just moved here about a year ago. So I just show you, I guess, around. So this is one of the recent artworks that I've done. Just a bit of sketching idea at a recent exhibition on large wallpaper works. That's sort of what I'm currently working on, doing some large wallpaper works again. Bit of photos of the family. I love collecting little knicks and knacks, little retro old stuff. I actually draw a lot, so I do sketches on little tags all the time. Come on through. This is a kitchen. This is not going to take very long. That's one of Ed Cuman's work. This is basically it. One of Sam Tupo's works. And if you go in here, I have some of my artwork hanging on the wall. I guess a lot of you know me from before. I used to do a lot of work with antlers and bones, so that's always hanging up around the house still. So I got my trusty sewing machine, still doing some sewing, stitching on works. I'm doing some large-scale quilts at the moment. I don't have that to show you yet, but they'll be done very shortly. So come on through to the back. As you can see, we've got 20 acres, maybe over 20 acres, 22 acres. Tractor, so when I feel like I need to get out of the studio for a bit, I'll go on the tractor, ride the tractor around, do some slashing, a new skill that I picked up. Down here is where my studio is going to be built, way down to the dam, so it goes way down. And we're building a studio right now, which is going to be some shipping containers. So we're going to upcycle some shipping containers to turn into a studio for myself. That'll happen probably within the next, I'd say about 6 months. So come on in there. I'll show you to my studio. Probably do a cut for the tree. Okay, so this is where I work at the moment. It's really a bit windy at the moment. We're gonna probably build a wall here shortly. I'm gonna need it. So I'm working outside, and these are some current works that I'm doing. I started doing some drawing. I'm doing some new paintings at the moment. Just experimenting with some different portraits for some of my larger works. I do a lot of work on some old timber bits. So that's some new works up there. Got my trusty music box. My old table paints. Not very exciting. Some new portraits that I've done. Love collecting. We get a lot of birds' nests around here. So I've got a bit of a collection going. But here's some new works that I'm doing. Again, experimenting with some a bit new techniques lately. So the COVID's been really good, so I've had lots of time in the studio, sketchbooks. Love my old treasure storybooks. Actually, I use these for my color palettes, which I love. And I think that's about it. And yeah, so we live in Maguire, and it's very windy at the moment. And thank you very much. Oh wait, I'll show you here too. Sorry, I got my horns. And a new thing for me is I'm experimenting with landscapes for the first time. So I'll be posting some of those online when I get some finished. So thank you very much, Roz, and everyone for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.
And thanks, Kristen. It was a little bit windy up there, a little bit Cyclone Larry up there, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's the tropics. And while we're talking about artwork, I wanted to take the moment here to discuss the artwork on Bobby's most recent release, because you want to hang on to that, Bobby, while I get
sure.
this. This is another local artist who we have featured on this very show. Hayley Gillespie was the first visual artist pop-in that we did on the show, and then she did a bit of artwork for us as well. So this is the work that she gifted me.
She's got her own special style.
It's my little ducky wucky. That's Pebbles. But look at this beautiful artwork that she's delivered for Bobby's single. Oh, no. It's not a single. It's a record.
Album.
It's an absolute album. Oh, my God. I don't know if you can I? Where do I go that so you can see? Over here? Over here? Over there? I'm confused, but look at that. That is so Hayley Gillespie, and that is so Bobby Maguire, and that is so enchanting and magical and beautiful. So I'm going to hang on because you can't play the guitar. So it's really important, as you said, there's a synergy. Before we saw Kristen, there's a synergy between the visual artist and the musical artist and all the artists, because obviously...
Keep it in cans.
Keep it in cans, but you felt something about Hayley's work, Hayley Gillespie's work, that said to you, that's going to be the cover of my record.
Yeah, straight away. And I just had to give her a few songs off the record.
Oh,
and
she
she
got
came
it.
up with that straight away. So.
Wow, what a beautiful community we live in. I am so excited to hear another 3 songs from you, Bobby. What have you got for me, mate? What have you got?
I'm going to start with the first blues song I wrote. And
Yeah.
This song I actually wrote for a theatre production in Port Douglas a couple of years ago.
Can you not? You can do everything.
I try.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. So Bobby Maguire, another 3 songs with his little backing band down here. Can't wait. Don't get hit by a truck. Take care.
Paradise blues got me as surprised. I can't tell the difference between sunset and sunrise. Roll around for years, we are on to sunshine from my tears. Paradise blues got you as surprised. That you found paradise, baby. Instead you got paradise blues. That you found paradise, baby. Instead you got paradise blues. Well, you thought you'd find paradise, baby. Now you run to the wild, from crazy paradise blues. They got you as surprise now. Friendly town, don't turn so unkind. Now we're rolling around. Well, I want you to pay now just to sit down. Paradise blues got you by surprise. Thought you'd find paradise, baby. Instead you got paradise blues. Thought you baby, instead you got paradise blues. Sailing, thought you found paradise, baby. Run to the wild, round crazy paradise blues. Got you by surprise. Said paradise blues, now got you by surprise. Paradise blues. got you by surprise. Oh yeah, now. Paradise Blues got you by surprise. Give a bit of blues there for you. Kisses stay, falling asleep on the freeway, running from the pain they can't see. For the first time, this is the last time, I swear. See the crashes on, knock on the doors, I hide my soul and open up, but you were gone. For the first time, raise my hand, I see the world from the stars, full of cruel hands playing cards, and they're printing money while we're keeping up. It gets too up much and we forget to love. We forget to love. We forget to love. No, we forget to love. I can't get enough. And then I mentioned giving up. I can't admit that I'm stuck. For the first time, this is the last time, I swear. See the world from the stars, it's full of cruel hands playing cards, and then printing money while we're keeping up. It gets too tough, so much we forget to love. We forget to love. No, we forget to love. We forget to love. Well, I'm free to world from the stars. It's full of cruel hands playing cards and printing money while we're keeping up. It gets too tough, so much we forget to love, and we forget to love, and we forget to love. Well, night kisses day, falling asleep on the freeway, running from the pain they can't see. For the first time, this is the last time. This song goes with one of Roz's favorite things, wine. This is a song about wine. Yeah, please do. so fine. You are sipping my sunshine. You are ripping on my line. This time I say there is no compromise. And I walk the streets so as I cry into the moonlight. And tonight alone by the sea, somebody wait. Yeah, I'm out of my head now. And yeah, out of my own. And yeah, I'm out of my head now. I'm with you if I went too far, I'm too far. So who do you think that you are? Talking so tired to me now. How do you sleep? And I'm walk streets out, 'cause I cry into the moonlight tonight, alone by the sea, in anarchy. Yeah, I'm out of my head now. And yeah, out of my own. Yeah, I'm out of my head now. I'm with you, yeah. Now, yeah, I'm out of my head now. Yeah, out of my own. Yeah, I'm out of my head. I said, I'm with you, yeah. With you, yeah. I'm with you, yeah. Now with you, yeah. Thank you.
Was that 3 songs?
Yes.
I think so, because you have this really, Bobby has this really unique, uncanny ability to meld the first and second song. You know, you do that you do this. That comes from
match
years
the
of
BPM
playing.
with
That's
the
fantastic,
songs,
and
yeah.
that's years of playing and venues.
You know
and
why I started doing that?
Why?
Because I hated hecklers in the
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
of, in between. You know, you're in between songs. You're like, I'm going to do this
Some
song,
people
and
hate 'em.
Someone's like, and then you're like, oh, I've lost everything.
Some people hate them, some people love them.
Yeah.
I've been known to put my guitar down and chase a heckler out the venue.
whacked
But anyway,
I've whacked someone with my guitar.
yeah, I've never whacked a guitar. I'm a heckler, yeah. I'll do. But hey, I totally get that. So that was fantastic, and thank you for giving us a lesson previously on this wonderful band machine here. It's absolutely fantastic. It's been and can people find you, Bobby? We've got more songs to go.
You can find me anywhere.
You can find you on
yeah.
Spotify, Facebook,
Pandora,
YouTube.
SoundCloud. YouTube. We've got a lot of
Stuff up there.
A few
Yeah,
music videos,
fantastic.
live stuff.
So
there
Bobby
as well.
Maguire, and if you spell it the way that you are seeing it on the screen right now,
Make sure it's Bobby Maguire, not Bob Maguire, because you'll get Father Bob Maguire. So I had to change it.
That's
why.
funny too, isn't it?
I know, they nicked it.
That's funny too. Well, there is so much going on today, tonight at the kitchen sessions. We've got the cook up coming up, and everyone loves a pizza. Do you not love a pizza? You know, we're kind of, it's Saturday night. Got a bottle of wine or a couple of beers. You want a pizza? So
Yeah.
Totally. Don't you want? So we packed
Especially
up,
if it's local.
especially if it's local and it's handmade.
Handmade. Oh,
Now, do
wow.
you know these guys making dough out at Smithfield? Where do you live? Oh, you don't tell us where you live, because you'll have all these women in cars kind of driving past your house, and that wouldn't make.
I do. They keep screaming. Abuse.
But there's a fantastic pizzeria up at Smithfield called Making Dough.
Making dough. I like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
And our wine time person, he does a lot of scouting around. Frank D'Angelico does a lot of scouting around for us. So apparently, and there is no doubt, Frank is the most Italian of the Italian, and he tells me these are the best pizzas in the entire Southern Hemisphere.
Oh, wow.
No doubt. And I'm going to stand by that. Apparently, these guys make their pizza dough
For a
daily.
claim like that, it's worth a
That's
visit.
right. It's worth a visit. They make it daily. They make the pizza dough daily from ingredients from the motherland, Italia.
Oh.
So you can't go wrong with that. We love finding hidden gems in our beautiful
Especially if it's hidden in a
town.
pizza oven.
Hidden in a pizza oven with a bottle of wine to boot. Here we go. Pizza and wine, making dough. How could it go wrong? Over to you.
My name's Nat. My restaurant is Making the Dough in Smithfield Village. We're very new business. We've been here for about we're in 2017, so 3.5 years. Obviously it started totally as just a pizzeria and was doing very authentic Italian thin-based pizzas, great quality fresh ingredients. That was my whole basis of opening Making the Dough, and to support as many local operators and businesses as we can. So, we get our small goods and everything from Angelo's, we get our veggies from Farmgate to You, which is just down here on the corner. And then we start, and then the pizzas took off, and then next thing you know, people ask for pasta. So then we start making pastas, and then pastas going crazy, and then there's salads, and then we decided to open a bit of a Nutella bar. So you'll see on our dessert menu, there's a lot of Nutella, whether it's calzone, donuts, homemade Nutella ice cream, Nutella everywhere, Nutella crazy. So everything is made on site where possible. So our dough, we make it the traditional Italian style way. It's basically flour, ice water, salt, and yeast. That's it. And then we let that. Can't just let it proof. Let it do its thing for at least 24 to 36 hours, and then we come in every day, portion it out, let it prove, and then hand stretch every base is hand stretched to order. On a night we'll do 150 bases. It's pretty hectic, as you can imagine. We're all very confident over there in that corner. But like I said, we have all the good bases and we have the great staff that roll with it. It's all a marriage. You can't have one without the other. So fully licensed. Yeah. So when we sort of set up here in the suburbs, we had no bar, and I was trying to maybe establish like that little corner in the suburbs of a bar, Melbourne style, down the laneway kind of thing. And then of course I was chatting to Frank, our good old mate Frank from the Wine Tradition about it all, who's supplied wine to all of us. And he's our main wine supplier here, and we've got our own brand of wine. Frank from the Wine Tradition, and it's just, we want that part to take off, which I think eventually will. After all the COVID craziness, people want to come back out again. We diversified in the sense we started doing deliveries 5 nights a week, and our main goal was to still provide pizza to the local neighbourhood. And by doing that, we kept our Wednesday special 2 pizzas for $30. We kept all our prices the same. We didn't charge any extra for deliveries or anything, and we ended up one night having to have 3 delivery girls on. It was that busy. So we just still tried to provide a good product and keep the brand and the name alive, really. That's what it's all about. We open 5 days a week at the moment, from Wednesday through to Sunday, 4 p.m. to about 8:30. When I was 16, I didn't want to finish year 12. My dad said to me, choose something that's going to give you a career. So I either want to be a kindergarten teacher or a chef. So I busted my ass with an apprenticeship at 16, and it just went from there. What we love here at Making Dough is I have a great staff base, and we all just provide. We just want to provide like you're having dinner at home. Whether it's takeaway or whether it's at home or whether it's delivered to your house, we still want to make it a special experience and just enjoy food. Food's about fun, food's about joy, food's about sitting around and everyone having a chat. Don't take it too serious, just enjoy.
Thanks, Roz. That looked really yummy, and I'm really, really hungry. But anyway, we're going to enjoy a little bit of our own pizza back here later on. So if you haven't donated yet and you want to, we'd really appreciate it if you did, because we're just not quite out of the woods yet, our wonderful artists of our musical community. Not quite out of the woods.
Help.
Even though we are strong and we don't, we don't often ask for help at the musical community because we're the ones who get up and perform first for benefits.
We're the first to donate.
We're not, whatever. We're not kind of saying anything about, but if you can spare $5 or $8 or $10, it all goes a long way, and we would appreciate that because it goes straight to Mr. Maguire here, not Jerry Maguire, Bob Maguire. Bobby Maguire.
And I can make more songs and get new strings.
New strings. You can put new strings on that gorgeous guitar. I think we got 2 more songs. Well, not we got 4 more songs out of you, but 2 more songs before we go to a bit of another package. So, what have you got for us? What is this? Is this a part of your latest spiel? Your latest sort of invigoration of songwriting, or?
So it's the songs I've been playing, except for a few, are all acoustic versions of what's on my album.
Oh, I see.
So what I usually play with the
album
band
here that we're like talking about, that's band.
And I've reworked them.
So who's in your band? Are they?
So
would I know them, or would we know them?
Probably would. I've got on drums Brett Wilkinson.
Yeah, keep going. Yep, good.
And Chris
Hutchinson
on bass.
Fantastic. Yeah. And you on guitar,
and me on guitar and
vocals, of course, and loops and all that sort of stuff. Oh, well, it's a bit of a trademark for you, so let's hear 2 more songs. Bobby Maguire, everyone enjoy. Isn't he gorgeous? Yes, he is.
Laid out you got left behind, and all forgotten as the wayside starts to come alive, and my fingers just can't hold you in the dead of the night. You learn nothing now. There's no stopping it, no stopping it, no stopping it, no stopping it. There's no stopping it, no stopping it. Way out you got ostracized, locked up in your head, in denial. World, you're fine. My fingers just can't hold you in the dead of the night. That's in a world, no, no, no. You can't run from this heat, seeking girls. No, no, no. It's time to admit you learned nothing, and there's no stopping it, no stopping it. There's no stopping it, no stopping it. There's no stopping it, no stopping it. Nice and Yeah, there's a little number about karma. It'll get you. Why don't crucify me? Poison apple falls next to a dead tree. Vibes torn apart. Father's love mess with a mortal's ties now. And you move my way whenever it seems to suit you. Take me home, then chain me up into a prison of your ifs and maybes. And I'm in a prison of your ifs and maybes. We shall see now shells of what we could be. We consciously unconscious, we are knowingly wise. Slick in your ear, but social ladders in your mind. And you move my way whenever it seems to suit you. Take me home and chain it up into a prison of your ifs and maybes now. And I'm in a prison of your ifs and maybes. How do you dance on a burning stage? And as you're calling, you got to get away. There's warriors at the gates and the sky is falling. Your Trojan horse, it awaits. A player without the game is just a blood clot. Warm eye behind a kind face, looking for an escape. What comes first was it the poison or was it the snake now? Now you move my way whenever it seems to suit you. Take me home, then chain me up into a prison of your ifs and maybes. And I'm in a prison of your ifs and maybes.
Hey, that was fantastic. Fantastic. Don't forget you can grab Bobby Maguire on Spotify. You are with Roz Papalato. That is me, and that is not you. You are Bobby
No.
Maguire. I'm Roz, Bobby. And this is the kitchen sessions as evidenced by the wonderful kitchen implements that I have here. A swinging business here, a oven that I got from the dump, and wonderful set appliances here. It is the kitchen to end all kitchens. But do you know what I think is the best thing about getting out of isolation? For me, absolutely undoubtedly, it's about being able to drink wine face to face with my brother, Frank D'Angelico from the Wine Tradition once again. These are the small and the large pleasures. That is what it's all about. So we are going to Wine Time with Frank in a location where you will find out what it's all about. Wine Time.
Hi Roz, thanks for finding us here. It's been quite the journey. We have been driving around the back streets of Cairns for hours now. We thought we were close, we thought we were just on the corner of it. We're trying to find the motherlode. We're trying to find the shipment. We're trying to find the place where it all comes from. The heartbeat, the motherland, the Starship Enterprise, and by golly gosh, Roz. I think we found it. Wine Time with Frank's Warehouse. Oh my God, you gotta come in. Let's go and check it out. Come on, quiet. Shh, quiet, quiet. Shh, 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 shh. Come on. Shh, quiet. Shh.
Rosie! Fancy seeing you here. Oh, crikey. Oh, you've caught me in the middle of it all. What? How did you find us?
I was so scared. There was like...
Welcome to the Motherlode.
Oh, we found the Starship
Great.
Enterprise.
This is a bit like Hotel California here. You can check in, but you can
never
never leave.
leave.
Once
No,
you're
no.
here, that's it. You've got to stay.
Oh my God, I'm so
Welcome.
pleased to find you.
Welcome to the
I
warehouse.
thought I was going to be lost in like lanes of wine for the rest of my
Well, there's
life.
still a fair chance of that,
Is
because
that
that
you
could
think?
still well happen.
It's
Yeah.
Really? Wow. So this is where you
Look,
operate from.
All
This
right.
is the warehouse.
this is the warehouse. This is the working bones of the wine tradition in North Queensland. Now,
Oh my
a lot of people look at my job and all they see me doing is swanning about and drinking wine with beautiful women and customers and doing tastings and going blah de blah de blah de blah
And eating food and cheese.
and eating food and cheese and all that sort of stuff.
It's not bad.
There's all these boxes to lug around, and this is the working heart of
Well,
the
that's
wine
how you
tradition.
keep your physique.
This is how I keep my physique.
That's it.
Thanks for
Picking
that.
up.
There's all this stuff that needs to be moved around, and you know, whilst we've been really supporting local business, we use a locally based business here to do all of our distribution for us.
Great.
So all
Nick.
of the money that Nick and his team here. So all of the money that you know we generate all stays locally. We're a locally based business as well. We're supplying local restaurants, and whilst our wine comes from all over the world, our business is local. We use locally based business. We've got a couple of reps that work with us that are locally based as well. So we're very much the locally based wine wholesaler.
Can we
here.
have a quick look? Just a quick. Is that going to contravene any
Very
privacy
quick look.
laws?
There's some stuff I'm going to cover up. I don't want you to see it.
privacy laws?
No privacy laws whatsoever. As you can see, there's a few brands here that you would have seen us doing tastings. We've got a bit of Tyrrell's there, a bit of Tim Adams, a bit of the Springseed wines.
Oh, we love
over
the
there.
Springseed.
A bit of Suma.
Sumo, I love Sumo.
We haven't got to Spice Trader yet. Watch this space.
Well, this is just enough space for me to sleep in.
We've got Darrenberg, we've got Heartland, we've got all sorts of stuff here. So
I'm in my happy place.
yeah, so this is the really hard bit. This is the working part of it all. This is what we do from 7 o'clock in the morning until we get to swan about in restaurants at 6 o'clock at night.
Well,
This
you
is
work
where
hard
all
for it,
happens.
brother.
Well, I do, and you know what? We've had a pretty big day, so I think we need a drink. Join me. Come this way. Walk this way.
Oh, my
Now
God.
tonight, Rosie,
What
we're
have we
just gonna
got?
taste one wine.
Well, that one's enough.
And
When
if you're going
it's
to taste
great-
a wine, then it should be called the Darrenberg from the Garden of Extraordinary Delights.
Are you
Now,
kidding?
that doesn't convert you to drinking what will.
Are you kidding? That
What
is
could
from the
possi-
Garden of Extraordinary
It's from the
Delights.
Garden of Extraordinary Delights. This is one of their premium.
2013.
This is one of their premium Shirazes that is usually only available at Cellar Door. But because, you know, we do a pretty good job here in North Queensland, we occasionally get our hands on little bits of this. So
Oh
shall
my
we open
God.
this one? Let's have a
I'm not
crack
going
at
to
this.
say no.
Look, on the warehouse shelf, you know, no frills here
No
tonight.
frills, got no shoes
Let's
on.
have a taste of this.
Okay, so,
So,
I'm not
this
going to
is the
swig it down.
Darrenberg.
I'm going to take this one with a little bit of tenderness.
Try a little tenderness.
Try a little tenderness.
So Darrenberg make lots and lots of different wines, and Chester Osborne, who's the current winemaker, has a tremendous array of different names for all the wines. If you look up there, there's the Lucky Lizard Chardonnay, there's the Olive Grove Chardonnay, there's the Footbolt Shiraz, there's the Custodian Grenache, there's the High Trellis Cabernet, there's the Little Venice Shiraz. There's about 50 different names.
Right, but Darrenberg.
This is my favourite. This
Of course
is
it will,
the
it's
Garden of
2013.
Extraordinary Delights.
And now tell me, because I see this is Maguire Vale, which is in Adelaide, which is connected to, well, not connected to, but it's in vicinity, close
Correct.
to Adelaide
Yeah,
Garden.
absolutely.
The Garden of Unearthly Delights.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
it's
there's
all
some
to do
sort of
with that.
connectivity
Yeah.
there.
So their top end one is the Darrenberg Dead Arm Shiraz, and there's lots and lots of components that go into that. And in very good years, they'll make wine from a single component. So this 2013 vintage was outstanding. So Chester made a single wine out of just
single
from this
wine.
vineyard.
So how many bottles of this exists?
Well, a few. You need to call me and we'll talk.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
there's
I know-
not
I
many.
know a guy.
Yeah, you know it. You
I
need,
know a
need
guy.
to know a guy. Now, take your time with this.
Oh,
Fuzzy.
God, yeah, I'm not gonna-
have a little swirl.
I'm not at Gilligan's now.
Have a smell, because it's extraordinary and it's delightful. I will say that.
Smells delicious. I haven't drunk it yet, but geez, it smells so.
I wish I could sing like that, Ross.
You can.
I wish I could sing like that.
Oh, mate, that is amazing.
It is. It really is. Look, it's not a cheap wine, and you know, one of the joys of my job is occasionally you come across something, and I've been doing this for ages now, but very occasionally you come across a wine that just knocks you back in your chair. And
Well,
this
this
is
is-
one of those ones. The
I'm
first time
feeling
I had
very
it,
relaxed.
I slumped in the chair.
I'm feeling
just
very
in
relaxed.
complete delight of this wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a little bit available here. And yeah, like always, you can just email me and we can talk about
Well, I
it.
think first in, best dressed.
It is first in
So
best
I'm
dressed,
gonna take every single bottle you've got off your hands. But I'm in dry July.
In dry July, okay, so it'll be 2013 plus 3 weeks by the time you get it. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
There's no charge for that extra. By the way, Rosie, it's part of the service that we provide here at the Wine
is
Tradition.
there a parent white to this, or not that I want you to go and find it, but
Is there a parent wine?
Is that
No,
because
not
it's
yet.
So,
Watch this space.
Yeah,
watch this
it's so
space.
special.
Yeah. Shiraz vines in McLaren Vale are some of the oldest vines down there. The white vines came a fair bit later after that. So to find a wine of this calibre in a white, watch this space. We'll have this discussion in about 40 years' time.
40 years.
About 40 years' time. Yeah.
Well, I'll be
still drinking.
5, 40, 65.
You'll still be
I'll be
drinking.
65.
You'll still be drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good chance of that.
So I don't know whether we're going to use this bit, but our friend Warren wants you to tell us how long you've been in the industry, and how long I guess it takes you as a wine. What's wine connoisseur,
I'm a wine
wine
merchant.
distributor, wine merchant,
Wine merchant.
to find a bottle like that you can kind of easily access and that your partners want to give to you so you
Okay,
can sell.
so first of all, I've been in the industry I've been in the industry since 1989. I did a cadetship back in 1989. I had some really good training from some pretty amazing people in the Hunter Valley, and that started my career. And look, over the years, I've come across many incredible bottles like that. I've been very spoilt in my career and worked with some incredible wine merchants, wine importers, wine wholesalers. So to come across bottles like this, in my job, you do get them. You do get them frequently.
See, that's kind of like Bernard Fanning to me.
It's one of the perks of the job. Yeah, it is one of the perks of the job. So,
Hey, Bern.
Yeah, look, you do get them, and you need to treat them with kid gloves and with a bit of respect. And,
Yeah.
And you know, we take a lot of care in making sure that the wine gets to its destination
Safely.
in very good condition, which is why we employ such great warehousing people.
Yeah.
And because at the end of the day, that's our job. My job is to make sure that these wines get to where they need to go in sound condition.
They get to my front deck very, very safely. Don't you worry about that. Box after box. They're safe as houses when they get to my place. Frank, I tell you, as I said earlier in the piece, finding you was difficult. We thought we were on some sort of wild
I don't know what
goose chase.
GPS.
I was scared for my life. I was
Yeah.
Thinking this is Blair Witch, where I don't know what's going on, and I had to run through some scary situations here, but we found you.
This is where we all hide and we drink wine and we make music.
This is where your
And,
band
this
plays and exists.
This is what else. This is our other passion. I mean, apart from selling wine and swanning about restaurants
Playing
and
music,
lugging boxes
singing.
around, our other passion is I'm part of a band with a great group of guys, and I might have plugged them shamelessly on a show a couple of weeks ago.
We'll plug them again.
Called the Southside Project.
You can find them online, Facebook.
Find us online.
Yeah.
And there's Marty, Warren, Tim, and Nick, who turns 50 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick.
And you know this is what we do, and wine makes
Wine
it
and music.
so much more fun.
What could be better? Wine time with
Thanks
Frank.
for coming by.
Our pleasure.
We're going to blindfold you to get out the door there.
I'm
'cause I
too
don't even know.
scared.
Shh, don't tell anyone where you are.
Back to you, Roz.
See you, Roz.
Yeah, thanks, Frank and Roz. Looks like you're having a good time there. Could do with some wine and some pizza.
Do you want some wine?
Oh, I'd love some wine. Oh, thank you. Look at this. Perfect kitchen. That's all right. It's wine-proof, that one.
Wine-proof.
Yeah, I paid extra for the
And
wine.
also truck-proof. Yes. Excellent.
Look at this. This is like the goblet of fire. Or
That's
something.
like it's a goblet of fire. Chianti, the Italian wine to end it.
Very nice.
2 songs. Bobby Maguire.
This is a song I wrote about Cairns. This is my latest music video, actually. It's called Home. Open your eyes. Shall we start the day how you left last night? And as the moon pulls out tiny, you're drawn by desire. Is there really a right way? See how emotion fills an ocean full of pain. We tried to be more than yesterday. Home is a presence, not a place. Don't say you know it. Wouldn't be here if you did now. There's good days and bad days. This hangs over me always, and unchanging. I wanna go where it is. I don't wanna know when home keeps calling. You got time, got time. Got time to cry out home. Is there really a right way? See how emotion fills an ocean full of pain. We tried to be more than yesterday. Home is a presence, not a place. Don't say that you know it. Wouldn't be here if you did now. There's good days and bad days. This hangs over me always now, and it's unchanging. Now I just wanna go, I wanna go where it is. And I don't wanna know when home is calling. Got time, you got time. Got time to cry. Home tonight. Now, get numb in our own ways. Go and push the blame, yeah. And it's a victim mentality. You're in a chemical daze. We get numb in our own way. Try and push the blame now. Victim mentality, yeah. I just wanna go where it is. I don't wanna know when home is calling now. Got time, you got time. Got time to cry. Home tonight.
Close that. Who needs a band? Who needs a band? Hey, look what I'm wearing, Bobby. What am I wearing?
I spilled a bit on you. No, my mum made that actually. I know. This is all the way from Tasmania.
T-shirt, all the way from Tasmania. Yep. All the way from.
It's all right, not Victoria.
No, God. So it's kind of totally safe.
It's full
Here
of poppies.
We go. What's the back here?
That's me again in a
That's
black circle. Yeah.
It's fantastic. I love this. This is going to be my favourite shirt for the next 2 weeks. You're going to have to peel it off me.
Oh, I'm glad.
I'll be wearing it all over the place. Don't you worry about that. Well, we are so pleased that you were able to drop by the kitchen for the kitchen sessions. Absolutely. And make sure that you catch Bobby on all the things that you can get them on this new thing called the internet.
Yeah, it's a funny thing, but if you can work it out, you can access some pretty
It's
cool
wide-reaching, absolutely. And when venues come back, Bobby is going to be up there, front and centre, playing. You're not going to go back to Melbourne, are you? Because that's ridiculous. Don't be doing that.
No, why would I go? Especially this time.
No, that's the second wave, dude.
Plus, all my other relatives are down there. So
No, you want to stay home.
I was born in Cairns, so I'm a Cairns boy.
This is it. This is where you are, and we're very, very pleased that you've committed to us.
And it's going to pick back up the industry. We've got some great...
It is. It's going to pick back up.
Great people, and we all support each other as well.
We do. We're a big, happy family, aren't we? We do this all the time.
This rebirth, our renaissance.
It's a renaissance. It's a rebirth. It's a renewal. Last song from Bobby Maguire.
Well, ironically, this is called Moving to the City. But let's pretend it's called it's Moving to
like
Cairns.
a hosting job.
Why not?
Why not?
take me to the show, and I know I'm no good, but it's not fair. You're too pretty, and I'm moving to the city. Well, it's tall hill. Wake up in the morning, shakes up till you're falling. All around me, I only see mist, only. Oh, now you wake up alone. You know that you fall too young, but it's not fair. You're so ready, and the man says to take it steady. Well, it's tall hill. Wake up in the morning, shake up till you're falling. All around me, I only see mist, only. And I won't, no, I won't shed no tears, and I won't, no, I won't have no fear, 'cause I've got to get you out of here. And I won't be afraid now, I'm moving away. Yeah, oh, now you went to show us that I know I'm no good, but it's not fair. So ready, and said, take it steady. I know it's only rock and roll, shaking to the bone. It's not fair, yeah, you're too pretty, and I'm moving to the city where it's all hill. Wake up in the morning, shake up till you're falling. All around me, I only see mist, lonely winter, and we're waking up in the morning, shaking up till you're falling. All around me, I only see mist, lonely. And I won't, no, I won't shed no tears, and I won't, no, I won't have no fear, 'cause I've got to get you out of here. And I won't be afraid now, I'm moving away. Hello, take me to the show, and I know I'm no good, but it's not fair. Too pretty, and I'm moving to the city. Thank you.
Wow. Well, fantastic. Great. What a fantastic evening we have had. It's just been great. I love it when I am involved with, and I meet you. Well, I've known you for ages, but
Yeah.
really get to know a little bit about you and your back history. Fantastic. Thank you once again for
No,
coming to the
thank you for
kitchen
having
sessions.
me. I really appreciate it. Everybody.
Anytime. Well, here we go. Thanks to Bobby Maguire and your entire team, Nat and the gang from Making Dough, Frank D'Angelico from the Wine Tradition for Wine Time with Frank, of course, the Rondo. What an amazing venue we have here.
it's
We
beautiful
are
here.
blessed. Isn't this gorgeous?
It is, and it's nice and tucked away. You wouldn't know it was here.
Yeah.
I've actually seen a show here
Have
before.
you? Yeah.
And I thought this would be great for a gig. So
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Well,
now,
here you
but
are.
then a year
It's
later,
called Serendipity.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank the Rondo and the entire committee. We'd like to thank Sam Gibb, Mick Allen, Karen Engel. We'd like to thank Paul Barton, who is behind the scenes a little bit, and Kristen Copson, who's also behind the scenes. Everyone works hard to bring this crazy hour and a half to you every week. And we're not stopping anytime soon because we love you. My name is Rose Papalato. This is Bobby Maguire. You have been watching the Kitchen Sessions live from the Rondo Theatre Cairns. Next week, same time, same bat channel, we are featuring none other than Drew Bauer and his Holiness Sexiness. Yes, that's right. That's right. I'm old enough I can say it. The man is sexy. He is going to be playing here next week, and we cannot wait to have you with us. So thank you, all of you. Thank you. Do not forget us, artists and creatives. Same time next week. Over and out.